What is up, Flagrant family? We are back with another video. We hope you guys are all doing well. Today, trade rumors have been starting to heat up for a lot of players. Different teams are linked with a bunch of different players. And I have a list here of a bunch of players that are, mainly being spread around and teams they're linked to. And we're just going to react to it, see if A, it's a reasonable trade, B, it makes no sense, and C, what team would have to give up to get these players. You boys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so I think we should knock out the big names first. Ben Simmons. Now, he's being linked to, I've seen 3 different teams lately. One being the Portland Trailblazers, one of them being the Atlanta Hawks, and the other being the Sacramento Kings. What do you guys think?
Mo, you could talk first. I have my own
Yeah.
thoughts, but you are the Sixers fan here, buddy.
I would have loved to have, obviously, Damian Lillard. Probably out for the season. I don't think we're going to get him. I don't know where that's entirely going. I also would have loved to have De'Aaron Fox, but you guys saw that snap I sent earlier. The Sixers apparently are not interested at all in De'Aaron Fox, which makes zero sense.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And
That's terrible.
from Atlanta, I really don't want John Collins. I'm not going to lie. John Collins is cool, but like, compared to De'Aaron Fox, dude, come on.
No. I agree. I don't like the Collins fit. I don't like the idea of them trading for like a big. I really want them to trade for a guard. We've never seen like a really good, like pure point guard with Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be sick. Fox would be such a cool fit. I mean, wait, do you guys think Dame's gonna get traded now since like he's like out for the season? Or do you think
No.
I
No?
think if he's going to get moved, it'll be in the offseason.
Okay.
Because I feel like he might use this as leverage, saying like, I've given you guys this much time and this is what you build around me. Look at what they do without me,
That's true. That's a good point. Now, if I were the Sixers, bro, at this point, I'd be happy with CJ and like some other play, like another piece maybe. Because, dude, like realistically, dude, if they don't want Fox, what are they expecting to get for Simmons? Like,
Literally.
bro.
From what I've heard, they're trying to save up money so they can get Harden for next free agency, which is also why they're trying to trade like Tobias Harris. I don't know if he's already on your list as well, but like,
Yeah, bro. Have fun waiting. Like,
Dude, you could have had him last season.
no, the thing is, it would have been an overpay if you think about it, because suppose we trade Ben Simmons and Tobias for possibly like, I don't know, John Collins and De'Aaron Fox. That's just a made-up package, like a 3-team trade. Suppose we get both of those guys out of it. We're lower on salary. So our next season's lineup is going to look like probably De'Aaron Fox, James Harden, Matisse probably, John Collins, and Embiid. That's theoretical. If we traded away Ben Simmons for Harden last year, we would have been stuck with Harden, Tobias, and
Boo-hoo.
oh,
dude,
I
Harden and
know.
Embiid would be
It's
most
a big
fun
what if.
duo.
It's a big what if.
Okay. Evan, what are your thoughts? Like, all right, everyone to end each player, we're gonna say where we think they're gonna end up.
Okay.
So give your final thoughts, Evan.
Honestly, I kind of agree with what you guys were saying, so I don't really have much to add. But if I had to pick one of these 3 teams that is like probably, are we going off best fit or where you just think they'll end up being?
What do you think's gonna happen?
Okay. I think out of the 3 teams that are listed, I think Portland is most likely.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What do you think the trade's going to be around, like a CJ deal?
CJ and probably like maybe Powell.
I'm going to say
What was
Sacramento.
Well, what was the
Sacramento?
3rd team you mentioned, Evan?
The Hawks.
Sorry. The Hawks?
The Hawks.
Okay, yeah, I think I agree with you. All right, Mo, since you're the big Sixers fan, give me exactly what you think is going to happen. What's the trade that's going to happen?
What's exactly going to happen is all these teams that are in these rumors are not going to go for him. It's going to be a team out of nowhere, bro. It's going to be like, I don't know, Dallas or some shit. We're going to see like some random ass team calling out of nowhere and like, I want him. Like that's going to happen. I don't know. I just have a really strong feeling like all these teams that are interested in Ben Simmons, the Sixers are coming out and saying, we don't want this guy. We don't want this guy. We don't want this guy. So like, I don't even know what they want anymore.
To close things off, I do like how they're also packaging Tobias, because you could get a really nice player with both of them, I'm sure. But anyways, what's the next player, Evan?
Well, I already had Fox on here, but we kind of just discussed it, so I don't think we should go any further on Fox because the only team I have on him is Philly. Let's move on to Simmons' teammate, Tobias. The teams I have here are Sacramento, and I've also seen, I don't know if you guys have heard this because I didn't until I started looking into it, is Denver.
Denver. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy. That'd be good for that.
What do you guys think about that?
Is he really on the hot seat to be traded?
I mean, I don't think so, but after that whole like gesture of like telling the fans to shut up, of course, trade rumors are going to spark.
He is a really big contract now.
He's on a max extension, right?
Mm.
Overpay.
And what do you think, Mel?
I don't know. I'm trying to think like a Denver package. What are they trying to give up then? Like, are they
I
giving
don't know. I didn't. It didn't show any like mock trades. It just a lot of I was seeing a lot of buzz around Denver.
Well, I don't think MPJ would like Philly wouldn't want him right now, and I don't think Denver would want to give him up. So I can't see Denver being a logical spot.
Yeah,
Philly wants to win now.
But I also have Sacramento on here.
Hey man, like I said, Ben Simmons to the Kings makes sense. We throw in Tobias in there, and we get like Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield. I mean, I'm okay with that. We throw in Tobias as well,
and not getting Fox,
and also getting Fox, obviously.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Yeah, those two for those three, maybe I don't know.
Also Bagley.
Jesus,
that's not bad. Bagley, Fox, Buddy, Barnes. For Tobias and Ben.
That's too much, I think.
Playoffs like contender.
I don't think the Kings would do that though.
Yeah, the Kings wouldn't do that.
They don't want to, I don't know. But Tobias is another weird player. I don't really even have a prediction for him, to be honest. I don't know.
Either. I think he stays.
He'll stay. Okay. What's next?
Next one we have Domantas Sabonis.
Okay,
the two teams I've seen the most are the Knicks and the Blazers.
Wow, I never heard of the Knicks ones. That'd be an interesting fit.
It'd be a pretty weird fit.
I'd like to see it though, because like I am sick of the Portland trade. Stop trying to salvage Damian Lillard's career. Just let him leave. Stop.
Hey, Damon Sabonis,
solid 7 seed.
Yeah.
yeah. But what do you guys think about that?
I don't know. I think Sabonis is out no matter what this season, or like one of those big Pacers guys are. But it's just, I don't even really see where he can end up, because it's like he's an all-star player, but also you have to give up like a good package for that. I don't see Portland willing to give up CJ for Sabonis. Obviously, Dame's not going for Sabonis. Maybe one of the young point guards like Anthony Simmons, but like still, he's looked good. And the Knicks, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know how it would happen, but I'd like to see him in like Boston.
That would be really cool.
That would they finally get a nice big three, but I don't know if they have the assets for Sabonis.
I don't think they do actually.
Where do you want to see him, Evan?
I don't really have a preference on where he goes, to be honest. I think he'll end up staying for the season, but he'll probably end up getting traded to like a somewhat contending team or like on the rise team, you know?
Yeah. I'd like to see maybe like the Clippers would be sick, but they have nothing. I'm trying to think of a realistic spot for him.
Charlotte.
Yeah. Well, because Charlotte, I think they're going to go for Miles Turner first over Sabonis.
I do think so. I do agree with that.
Sabonis is an interesting fit because, like you said, Evan, he is an all-star player, but he's a little hard to fit in the offense. He's not amazing defensively, and he has a big contract. So I don't know.
I could say maybe alongside Cat in Minnesota. I feel like it'd be pretty decent, not bad. But cool. Having Ant, Sabonis, and Cat, and D'Lo. Actually, I don't know. I think probably end up trading D'Lo if they want something like Sabonis.
I don't think they'd want D'Lo though. I think they'd probably ask for like Malik Beasley picks.
Yeah, picks for sure.
And then I don't know.
No, Sabonis is pretty difficult.
I agree. I think he'll stay this season though.
I hope not.
Yeah. Well, you want him in a Bulls jersey?
I'd rather have Miles Turner than him, but
wow, interesting.
I agree.
Speaking of Miles Turner, shall we move on to him?
Dude, he has to be like the most desirable person on the market right now because his contract isn't that big. He can stretch the floor. He's an amazing rim protector. So many options where he can go, man.
I do have 5 teams listed for Miles Turner.
Let's hear him.
Well, actually 6 if we're gonna add the Bulls. I did not have the Bulls listed on here, but I have the Knicks, the Hornets, the Mavericks, the Lakers, which I don't see happening, but I see Buzz obviously. The Warriors and the Bulls.
I think the Hornets one makes the most sense to me.
I
I
agree.
agree.
Charlotte has always had poverty centers.
Who was their last good center?
Bismarck. Oh,
No, not Bismack.
Dude,
What?
no, it's got to be Al Jefferson.
I was gonna say Al Jefferson probably.
It's such a long time ago.
He was an all-star though, right?
He was.
That's crazy. Al Jefferson
Charlotte-
was an all-star.
Charlotte, obviously, they want to get winning ASAP with LaMelo. That'd be a super fun combo with LaMelo. What would they have to give up for Miles Turner? Because I feel like you wouldn't really have to normally have to give up too much, but there's so much competition out there.
I feel like they probably had to give up one of their young players and definitely like 8 first.
Probably PJ
Like
Washington.
PJ in a first.
What's up?
Probably say PJ in a first. And who did they draft this year? James Bouknight or maybe a first.
I'd give up probably PJ Bouknight and some picks.
Yeah.
I think that would be good for both sides, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Are we saying Hornets is the most likely spot for Miles?
Yes.
But Ed, just talk about Miles Turner to the Bulls for a little bit. I'll let you have some moments of glory here.
Now, at first, I was really against it because I don't like the 2 center thing. But like,
Mhm.
we desperately need rim protection and just more defense in general. And I don't know. I wouldn't want him coming off the bench. So maybe you could put him or Vooch at the 4.
Just do what the Cavs do.
Yeah, exactly. I
And
think
one
it'd be
of them
super fun.
stretches the floor, the other is the interior rim protector.
We would have to give up definitely Kobe. I really don't want to give up
Oh,
Pat.
100%.
Probably Kobe.
I
and
don't
some
think you'd
other
have to give
stuff.
up Pat. It'd probably be Kobe and first.
I'm cool with that.
All right. We are going to stay in Indiana. Karis LeVert. The 2 teams I have on here are the Cavs and the Knicks.
Okay.
That
Now,
would be really cool.
this stock has dropped a lot, I'd say.
His stock has dropped a lot, but reports came out about what Indiana's asking price is.
What is it?
Multiple first-round picks.
Ew. Cleveland would be a really fun spot because you guys don't have
Don't
like
let me dream. Don't let me dream.
What
because
would
you
you
guys don't
say?
have like a scoring wing, right? Really?
Probably Sexton in a first for
I
LeVert.
think that's a little overpay.
I agree, but I mean,
I agree as well.
Collins on an expiring contract this year. He's a restricted free agent after the season. So who knows if he even re-signs with Indiana? That's going to be a risk that the Pacers are going to have to take if they take him, and obviously a first-round pick.
Wait, so Evan, is Colin for sure getting traded?
I don't know about for sure. I mean, I don't think it's a guarantee, but I honestly go ahead.
In the eyes of a Cavs fan, do you want to see him get dealt because Garland is doing so amazing?
If it's for the right piece, then yes. But if it's for just anything, probably not. Now, if reports come out that Sexton is not re-signing no matter what, then yeah, I'll trade him for pretty much anything. But if he's willing to stay and he takes, lesser of a contract because I don't think he's worth a max contract, then I'd be more than happy with it. But if he gets flipped for the right piece, I'm not going to be upset.
Okay. LeVert, though, I don't know. Cleveland would be cool. New York would be cool, too. I feel like the Knicks
See the
have more
Knicks, too.
pieces to give up.
I just don't see New
I
York
agree.
happening anymore after getting Cam Reddish as well. Because they have Reddish, Barrett, Evan Fournier. It doesn't make sense.
Kemba, if he plays.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's too much to go around, in my opinion. I think Karras fits really low on the Cavs.
Would you give up a Coro for LeVert?
Ooh.
So what, a Coro and like a first?
I'd assume so.
No,
Okoro's pretty valuable.
Moro, Markkinen, and a first.
Honestly, I'd be cool with that. As much as I really think Okoro is good, LeVert's proven himself, and I don't think Okoro is going to be anything more than what LeVert already is right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's a
if
good
it means
point.
getting rid of Markkinen, because Markkinen, he's been good this year, but he's had his games where he's been, dog poo. I wouldn't be mad at it. Plus, look, Markkinen's got a pretty big contract, so that'd be nice to get rid of,
Yeah, I feel like you guys already got your young trio: Allen, Mobley, Garland. You don't need Markkinen and Okoro
Yeah.
really.
And I saw that the Cavs are also looking to move Rubio, and that makes me very sad.
I heard Rubio's not going to play anymore after the season.
Well, he said once his son starts school, the NBA won't be worth it anymore.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh shit!
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said once his son starts school, which I don't know how old his kid is, but whenever he starts school, then he's probably going to end up retiring that year or the year after.
I hope he wins a ring somewhere, man. I love
Oh,
Rubio.
I agree. I love
Yeah,
Rubio.
so
He's
fun.
fan favorite.
Okay.
So what do you guys think is most likely? LeVert stays, Cavs, or Knicks?
He has to get dealt. Out of those teams, I guess the Cavs, because they have, the Cavs, because like Mo said, the Knicks just made a deal and the Cavs have assets. So
Yeah. I also saw a lot of reports saying that the Cavs are one of, if not the most active team right now in the trade market. And another player they're interested in is Eric Gordon
No.
from Houston.
not on the Cavs, bros. I get what they're
Yeah.
going for. They want win now players, but like
He's not going to elevate you to a contender. You know?
no.
All right. Let's move on to Jeremy Grant.
Man, like
Now, I have 3 teams here. I have the LA Lakers, which again, I personally don't see it happening. I have the Dallas Mavericks, and I have the Chicago Bulls.
yeah,
What do you think, Ed?
I would absolutely. I was talking with David, and like he was arguing to keep Kobe. I would definitely trade Kobe and like other stuff, obviously for Grant. I'm still reluctant to give up Pat, but like I would definitely pursue like Grant super hard. He literally the perfect fit for our team. Literally the perfect fit.
So if Detroit says you can have Grant, it costs you Pat and a first. Do you do it?
We get to keep Kobe.
You get to keep Kobe.
I think I might do it just because I love Pat, but we are really in win now mode. We're paying so many players. Like Pat, for all I know, he could be the next Kawhi, but like he's not going to be there within the next 2-3 years. So like, and Grant, dude, if Grant accepts his role and doesn't take like hella shots, I don't know, that'd really help us. But that's painful. That is painful. We get Pat up.
What do you think, Mo?
I think that deal is an overpay for Jeremy Grant. That's a very high overpay. If you think about no, Ed, the only reason I say that, dude, is he was in Denver and he was also like a dude that was like, oh, this is gonna be a breakout year. This is a breakout type player. And he was like the 4 option on that Denver team, but he was still really good, especially in the playoffs. And he finally got his own team in Detroit, had a breakout year, dude was hooping. But if he goes back to the 4 option, I don't think he's gonna be much better than he was in Denver. Probably slightly better, but his numbers are gonna be pretty much the same as they were in Denver. So it's like, is Pat in a first really worth that much? I don't know. It'll definitely help you on the defense end since Pat is obviously out for the season, but it's an overpay for 2 years of Jeremy Grant.
What if it comes with a ring, though?
I don't know if you win a ring with that team, I'm being honest.
That's we definitely be like contenders. Like right now, we're like
put you guys in the upper echelon of contenders, but there's still no way if you beat a healthy Nets or a healthy Brooklyn.
Interesting. So you don't think if the Bulls stay healthy and then they add Jeremy Grant, they're still not contenders? Like proper
they're contenders, but I don't think it should have puts them at my favorites. I still rather take the Nets or Milwaukee over them.
Interesting. Yeah.
Do you guys think Pat will ever be as good as Jeremy Grant?
Yes.
No.
You said no, Evan?
No, I think Pat will be very solid. I just don't see Pat being like this top tier player,
Okay.
I don't think he's next Kawhi. I do think Pat's going to be one of the top defensive players in the league, but I don't think he's going to match that on the offensive end.
Okay, that's fair. Now, I don't think Dallas, I don't see. I mean, Dallas would be cool because I just want to see Luka get some more help.
I agree.
But
what would Dallas give up, though? Probably Jalen Brunson, who's been good, though. I don't even know.
Something like that.
I don't know what they
Brunson, Powell.
What would Detroit want? Be like, yes, accept right now. What the hell would they want?
I guess
know.
just Brunson because Detroit already has so many guards. Does Dallas even have any young players?
I also saw that Dorian Finney-Smith is being eyed by multiple teams right now.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith
That's a
for
game
Jeremy
changer
Grant,
right
straight
there.
up.
I mean, honestly, I
Straight
wouldn't
up.
be surprised if he gets traded for like a first round pick. Cam Reddish got traded for a first, and Kevin Knox, bro. That's ridiculous still to me.
That's a robbery
That was a
Yeah,
highway robbery.
The Knicks really just should be arrested.
for real. And then they're gonna do the same shit when the Zion gets traded to them.
But for the Lakers, like you said, I don't see that happening at all. I just
Yeah.
don't.
I don't see any big trade happening for the Lakers this
gonna-
trade deadline. They
I
might
was
pull
gonna
like a
ask,
2018 Cavs and just dump the roster.
Yeah, I agree. But like, I was gonna ask you, like, what do the Lakers can they do? Like, what can they do?
It's bench Westbrook.
Dude, Westbrook is like officially washed as fuck.
It's just sad. Like
It's
it
so
really is
sad to
sad.
watch.
Because like Westbrook was literally just dominating the league like 3 years ago. You know?
And even in like Washington in his last year in Houston, he had monster stats. His stats aren't even like that crazy.
Yeah, I don't even think he's averaging like 18 points a game this season.
Like I think he won like two. He had 8 points the other night, 2 for 14. Like, bro,
You just can't get away with that. So the Wizards officially like just dominated the Lakers in that trade, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Westbrook's averaging 18 points
I
per
have
game
the
this season.
potential location for Russell Westbrook. Let me know what you guys think about it. A Cole Anthony, Russell Westbrook swap, and a shit ton of picks for fucking Orlando.
The Lakers like don't have any picks.
The Lakers? I'm
Yeah,
saying
they
like
gave him
all your seconds, a first or two, bro.
That's not happening. That's no.
Because the thing is, I don't know. I think the Magic could accept that because they already have Markel. And it's like you got to sell some seats, man. And I think Westbrook will do that for you.
I mean, I get it, but I don't think that's very realistic at all.
Yeah.
I want to see Westbrook in Dallas.
No.
Don't ruin Luka like that, man.
I want to see him in Boston.
Yes, I want that franchise to suffer.
Yes.
Look, I saw a stat where Westbrook actually increases his star players' points per game like by a decent amount. Like Beal, Harden, and LeBron's points all went up with him as a teammate.
It's because
Carry him.
they realize how terrible he is. So he's like, give me the ball instead.
Fair enough.
I only got a couple more players on here, but for Grant, what's the most likely situation here?
I say Chicago.
Think so? I think
a
he
random
stays.
ass team. Like a random ass team.
Yeah.
I see a random ass team. I don't see Chicago, Lakers, or Dallas happening.
Right. Next up, we have John Collins to Dallas.
I'd love it, but I think he stays in Atlanta.
I agree.
I don't think he stays. I think he's gone.
Oh,
I don't know where he's gone to, but he's gone.
you think so?
Yeah, for sure. I could see the Rockets doing a move for John Collins.
Around
Christian Wood?
Yeah, for Christian.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be good for both sides. Christian Wood is a little bit more defensive oriented, which is kind of what Trae Young kind of needs. John Collins fits their timeline a bit more, which is why they're trading away Christian Wood, where he's on the market. But obviously, I think the Rockets need to give him a bit more. So I don't know what that would be, but
I think Collins would stay if Atlanta didn't make the conference finals last year. Or yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna stay. Just give it one more season in the playoffs, but after this, he's done.
I agree.
Fair enough.
All right. Now we're kind of moving on to like the better like bench role players, but not stars. Next up, I got Buddy Hield. And the teams I have linked with him are the LA Lakers, but the Milwaukee Bucks.
Scary. Very
Bucks,
scary.
that'd be terrifying.
That is like such a perfect fit.
Dude, if
Who
Milwaukee,
they give up? Like DiVincenzo.
Probably
Uh,
DiVincenzo.
that's probably it for on a pick. You could get by with that, I think.
yeah, DiVincenzo's really nice.
It's just you got to sacrifice some defense for that, though.
They got plenty of it, bro. They got plenty.
I know. They got
We'll be fine with
some of the best defensive players in their position. So
I hate how Buddy Hield hasn't been traded yet. It's so frustrating.
he deserves better.
Dude, him like I remember for a while him to the him on the Sixers was a big thing, but
Hey, it can still happen, and I mean, I'm open to Buddy Hield. As long as
All right,
you're
Buddy
here.
Hield for Ben Simmons. Let's go.
Hell no.
would you do
All right.
just hypothetically Halliburton for Simmons straight up?
Yes, spam yes, spamming yes, bro. Dude, okay, you guys don't understand how much I love Tyrese Halliburton. That dude is a bucket, bro.
No, I agree. I really do.
I,
like
I would
Tyrese
love
Halliburton.
that.
He's a baller.
I-
He really is.
I'm sure I told you guys this, but you know what Hanok's hot take was before the season?
What?
The Kings should start Davion Mitchell over Tyrese Halliburton.
Stop. You need to stop, Henok, bro. Come
He
on.
changed his mind though. He's seen how Halliburton's been playing this year, and he thinks Halliburton's a lot better now. But
Nice.
Especially at point guard, bro. He's nasty.
that's why I'm saying, like, get rid of Fox, dude. He clearly doesn't want to be there. Tyrese Halliburton is your future.
And then you can play what's his face more? Davion Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could actually both start.
Yeah, trade them both. Buddy though, dude, him in LA, he'd be so helpful in LA.
But then what would they give up?
Horton Tucker.
Ah.
And some
He's
other
got so much
shit.
potential. I have one more name on here. It's a very interesting one that I think could help out a lot of teams. I have Terence Ross.
Oh
Now, I've seen
my God.
Dallas, Denver, and Boston mainly.
I would love to see Terrence move somewhere.
I agree. He deserves so much better. He's put up with Magic for way too long.
Dude, the thing is, I don't see him being moved just because of his contract.
What's his contract?
I think he makes like 20 mil or close to it. So, but like, I can't see anyone like of those teams giving something like that for Terrence Ross. I really can't. Because it's
He's the perfect bench player, man.
he is, but it's like,
He's a bucket. He's a
what would you
bucket.
trade for that? I'm sure the Magic will want some sort of picks, but it's like, you got to give up a pretty big contract too to match it.
I think Terrence Ross and like Phoenix would be just a nasty fit.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh Lord, him off the bench would be filthy.
But obviously, I don't know what they would give up to get him. But I just picturing him on the
It'd be like never
Suns
mind.
makes me happy.
I was gonna say Jalen Smith, but they already have like 7 centers in Orlando.
Dude, I don't even know. Terrence Ross would be a perfect bench player for any team.
I think
Philly too.
What?
Boston needs him the most.
No,
Yeah.
they don't. I really don't
You don't think so?
They have too much forward play. I don't know why. Like every forward that comes to mind, they're like, "Oh, Boston." I'm like, bro, they have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. What are you doing?
That's
They
true,
Jaylen
but
Brown.
I think they need more point guard play, to be honest.
well, Boston needs a guard. They need a pass first point guard.
They do.
I don't know who
Imagine
that
Chris
be. but-
Paul.
Chris Paul would be obviously like
Oh my god, dude. That team would be so sick.
Dude, that would be nice to watch, but I'd hate to see it because it's Boston.
You know what would be really nice? Fred VanVleet in Boston.
It would be, but they don't have nearly enough to give to Toronto.
Yeah, I don't know what they'd give up, but I think that'd be really fun to watch.
You would have to give up Robert Williams.
1,000,000%.
I don't know who else.
Oh man. So, boys, what do you think is the most likely spot for Terrence Ross?
I'm gonna say Dallas. Dallas needs to do something.
I'm gonna say that Orlando Magic bench is gonna ride for the end of the year, man. He's gonna keep riding that bench.
Sucks, man. Poor guy. I hope he at least has fun streaming Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys one more question before we end the video, though. There's so many rumors going around. Do you think this is going to be like an all talk, nothing happening type of season, or like is there shit going to be going down?
I mean, a lot of these names, like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be completely lackluster, but I don't think it's going to be just full of trades. You know, like I think there'll be like one or two big names moved at like the very most, and then the rest just be like little trades.
I agree.
I really hope it's a huge one because I think this is like probably the second most fun part of the season for me, obviously behind the playoffs. Trade deadline
Yeah,
is much fun.
Yeah, I'm just hoping the Cavs end up with LeVert. Okay, you tell me you add LeVert to that lineup, they're not like a playoff lock.
You're a
Like
playoff
they got
lock.
it.
I think they're a playoff lock now, dude.
I mean,
I think they're a lock now.
Philly and the Cavs are tied right now with their spot, the 5th and 6th seed, and then the team behind them is the Hornets, and they're 2 games behind them. So that they got a nice little cushion. So Mo, just know that the Cavs are coming for 5th.
They're not. Joel Embiid's playing like an MVP type player. We're currently I think 8-1 the past couple games. We're dominating.
Yeah, well, you also play the Heat tomorrow, so good luck. And Jimmy Butler's back.
We're gonna win. Man,
They just spanked Atlanta, yeah.
That's gonna be a very fun game to watch, actually.
You don't know how bad I'm rooting for the Heat.
We'll see, man. We'll see what happens.
I'm rooting for the Sixers, man, tomorrow.
Hey, yo, that is the first time I heard anybody say that. Shout out Ed, bro. I swear,
It's 'cause the Heat are
all of
second
y'all
in the
are on
East.
the downfall.
Yeah, I don't like the Heat, man.
You don't like
It's
the
just
Heat?
because the Heat are it's just because the Heat are second in the East, Mel.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Cavs play the Thunder tomorrow, so that'd be nice. That's very nice.
Oh, bro, they just spanked the Nets. Like,
Fair enough. But yeah, but then the Cavs got to play the Nets and then the Bulls back to back
oh,
on the
Jesus.
road.
Oh, hell no.
So that's gonna be fun. But oh well. Is that all we got for tonight, boys?
I think so.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a lot of fun to make. There's so many rumors going around. Let's just hope that this year there are some big names moved. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify, TikTok. The TikTok is going crazy. I'm going to post again on there tonight. Make sure to check out all of our other videos. Drop a like, comment, turn on that post notification bell because you don't want to miss any of these videos.
Oh, yeah.
And we will see you guys in the next video.
Peace out.
Love y'all.